Score. And I don't give a fuck. What's up everyone, welcome to another Gors month of horror, and this time I'm reviewing The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1, yes that's right, the big season opener to the very anticipated new season of The Walking Dead, of course based on the graphic novel, the comic book, not the graphic novel, and yeah, let's talk about it, because I was really excited to see this, and I did. It was only an hour long, which was kind of disappointing, seeing that the last two season openers were an hour and a half long, but that still didn't stop me from being very excited, so let's see what I thought. It's going to be a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to explain that much. I'm not going to explain what happened in the last two seasons. It's going to be spoiler-free, alright? It's just here to talk about what I really liked in this episode. Also, I want to say this. When I'm done, when the Walking Dead Season 3 is done airing, and I see all the episodes, I want to do a review for the actual season, which will be a spoiler-free discussion, but I also want to do a spoiler-y one, where I just, explain everything, what I liked so much. So when this season's done, I'm going to have a really long, just discussion about it, and I don't know, maybe I'll do it with a couple other people that really love The Walking Dead like me. So, yeah, let's talk about this, Episode 1 for Season 3, which... Okay, the story here, again, I don't want to explain that much. I'll just say this, okay? Rick and the other survivors, of course, Rick being the sheriff, who's always on the front cover of every season. That's not a spoiler, because we see the front cover or the poster art or wherever for the season, you see him right on the front cover, okay? So yeah, he's leading his group of survivors, including his wife and his child and whatever. Again, that's not a spoiler, they're right on the, cover poster of this season, and they're just hanging around, they're trying to survive. It's actually been I guess a few months since the last season, so they're all really good at stuff, and there's a couple of character changes which you'll see if you watch Season 2 and you watch this first episode. You'll definitely see what I'm talking about, but again, I don't want to spoil it. So there's some character changes. They're really good at what they're doing, which is being a team and killing zombies and stuff, blah blah blah, or walkers as they call them. And they find a prison, and they're like, oh, this prison, you know what? It looks like it's been attacked really early in the zombie apocalypse, pretty much. That means not many people came in and went for supplies and stuff. So this might be a safe haven for us. So we have to clear out the zombies that are in there and then, claim it as our own. And that's really what the episode's about. It's a lot of action, a lot of really creepy stuff, and a lot of great makeup. Oh my god. Walking Dead has always been amazing with its makeup designs for all the zombies, but here, holy crap. There's one scene where, again, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a scene where a zombie has a full body suit on for, police officer suit, and someone takes off the helmet of the zombie, and because it's been, I guess, it's been in that suit for months and months and months, and the skin started to rot and stuff. It got stuck onto the helmet, so when this person takes off the helmet, all the skin off this zombie's head just flies off because it's been pretty much fused into the helmet. It's so disgusting because you just see this eyes bulging and freaking the skull is just ah! I'm oh god, it's so creepy, it's so disgusting, because it's not gory really, because they don't show blood spurting everywhere, mostly because all the blood has been pretty much dried out of this husk of a body pretty much that still moves, and it's really creepy. Oh my god, it's so just disgusting. It burned a hole in my head. It burned an image in my head, not a hole. Yeah, I have plenty of holes in my head. But yeah, that was really disgusting. There was a lot of action in the first 20-25 minutes of this show, and a little bit later on as well. There's some creepy scenes as well, as they're going through a part of the prison, and it's all dark, and they're going around corners and stuff, and they could, these zombies could be anywhere, and it could happen at any time, and I really enjoyed that. Now, I did have one problem, and there was a whole thing in this episode where it was supposed to be ooh, we got you, didn't you? It was supposed to be kind of a jump scare in a way, and it was telegraphed in my opinion. I knew that was going to happen. Right when someone came up to that scene, I knew it was going to happen. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but I knew that was going to happen. And if you saw the episode, it's at the end of the episode. You might know what I'm talking about. But again, I'm terrible at explaining stuff. So I thought this episode, I have to admit, was a great season opener. It really was. It gave us enough action. It gave us enough characters too, which again, I always think is great. I also really like in the first 6-7 minutes of this episode, no one talks, too. It's just like, alright, we're gonna do our thing, we're gonna kill a bunch of zombies, we're gonna hang around, no one's talking, everybody's like opening cans of food, and Rick's just like, freaking, we have to eat pretty much dog food, and you know, it's pretty damn good, I have to admit. I really like how no one's talking, it's just really silent scene, everybody's just like, man, we become animals pretty much. I really thought that was powerful. Again, the action was great. The makeup, some of the best out there, definitely. And I really love this opener for this season. And yeah. So there you go, there's my review for Season 3, Episode 1. I thought it was great, really was. Definitely go check it out. If you hated Season 2 and you hated how it was all like calm and talkative and everybody's deciding on things for episodes and episodes, then it looks like Season 3 might be for you because it's not going to be about that, it looks like. It's going to be maybe a lot of talking, sure, but it's going to be a lot of action going on. And from what I've heard, the comic book gets insane at this part, so you might want to watch it. You might want to. It gets really crazy. So there you go. There's my review for the Season 3 opener. Thank you. And actually I should give it a score. I'm going to give it a 36 out of 40. I'm going to give it a 36 because it was really good. So anyway, there you go. There was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and goodbye.